Can that fit in the boxes? Stop it, quitting was never an option. Exhausted, this passion is never exhausted. And you cannot stop it, nah, you cannot stop it.
I had to switch up the flow, show you the way that it go. God is good.
What's poppin', YouTube? We wish everybody a happy Christmas Eve. Of course, it is December 24th. We are getting started with a little bit of a night stream. We are going to be talking about the sneaker of the year for 2023. We got the tier list. Everything is locked and loaded. That is ready to go. I also did make a chart so you guys can do a public one as well. I'll go ahead and put that link in the chat. Just want to make sure you guys can get all over there as well. We're going to be over on Tier Maker when we do go over the tier list. Also, this morning, we're going to go over a couple of the all-time classic Christmas movies. I do got a couple film clips picked out as well as some fun stuff that we're going to be getting going as we get going through the Christmas stream. I see some Santa Clauses in the chat, Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat as well. We got our jingle bells here. We're about ready to get going. Of course, definitely been a great year. I just want to first and foremost thank all of you guys for all your support. Everything you guys do, another great year. Really look forward to growing in 2024. Super, super stoked about it. We had a pretty good year. 2023 in general. I got to say there's still a couple that I definitely want to get in the collection. But for the most part, this year's drops, in my opinion, were really good, especially the SBs. We definitely got quite a few collabs out there. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Kalama. Good to see you guys. Old school, Satanic Gok. My boys, Merry Christmas, Momo. Deuces to the ceiling. Jewel, happy holidays. Let's go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Gonna be going over on Tier Maker this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and put this link in the chat. It should be the Soty of the year. This is my first time doing it, so just kind of bear with me as we get going this morning. But over on Tier Maker, let me go ahead and see if you guys can open up the tier list. I know Smokey, a couple of you guys wanted to put your own together, so I went and made a public one, and I also made a private one. This one is going to be the public one. It's going to basically be the exact same as my tier. It's going to have the exact same shoes in there, except the tiers are just going to be named something a little bit different. Of course, on my tier list, let me go ahead and take my ugly face off the screen. Let's go ahead and put it up. Top tier, of course, gonna be the Soty, S-O-T-Y award. The second tier is gonna be the dime piece hookup. Gonna be just about, it explains it very well there. Gonna be about as good as hooking up with the dime piece. Going to be right underneath the Soty of the year. Then we kind of got the mediocre level. It's going to be better than a Panda Dunk. Then right below that, we got Belongs in Ross. And then, of course, the last tier is going to be rather Jump on the Grenade. Those are definitely going to be passes for us as well. There we go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. VP, good evening. It is Sunday Fun Day. We're usually not streaming on a Sunday. Good to see everyone rocking. Merry Christmas. There we go. Got a little bit of a Christmas Eve special. Hopefully we got one last night to be nice. So Mr. Claus comes with some banging gifts, I guess. There we go. 'Tis the season to be stony. Roll 'em and smoke 'em. There we go. Smokey, good morning. Shouldn't say good morning. Good evening. Not even used to the time difference. But yeah, let me go ahead and put this other tier list. This is going to be the template, or at least the thumbnail for the tier. And it should be a public one. Let me go ahead and put this one again in the chat and see if you guys can pull that one up. Again, it should be public. And then when I go on over to mine, your guys' should be the same. I did add a couple down on the bottom. We added the Martini Roast. We also added that corn Adidas collaboration. And then we also, of course, got the Croc cowboy boot for all my country folk out there. But this is looks like we got about 65 or so sneakers locked and loaded. Just getting ready. Let's go. Let's get things started.
Am I original? Yeah. Am I the only one? Yeah. Am I sexual? Yeah. Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Everybody. Rock your body.
All right, let's get in there. A little bit of an intro here before we get going. I also got a few Christmas clips put together as well once we get rolling here. At least bring the spirit up a little bit as we get going. Hopefully everyone is doing good, hanging out with your family, enjoying the holidays. Of course, tomorrow going to be Christmas Day. We're going to definitely be going in, hopefully neck deep, going in for the knockout. There we go. Hell yeah. Yeah, we got a little bit of everything. Going to be a little bit of a different stream this evening, but definitely grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite blunt paper. We're going to roll on. We're going to be here for a couple hours hanging out. There we go. That Christmas Eve special. Marco, what it do right now? Christmas. There we go. The Christmas Eve special. Going to be what? We got 2 more nights for the old Christmas tree. We still got those bad boys locked and loaded in the background. As well. Let's go ahead and pop on over here. We're just about to get our tier list started. Again, we got about 65 shoes tonight, so it should be a lot of fun putting these bad boys up on the chart that we got going on this morning. All right, let me go ahead and pop on over here. Got a little intro here for you guys.
Beautiful naked big titted women just don't fall out of the sky, you know.
Sky, you know. Sky, you know. And beautiful big titty but naked women just don't fall like the sky, you know. Tell me how you know. I've been searching high and low, and I can tell you one thing: beautiful big titty but naked women just don't fall like the sky, you know.
Let's go. Let's go ahead and pop on over here. Beautiful big titty women just don't fall out the sky, you know. The sky, you know. I'm high, you know. Let's go. VP goes, if I get too stoned, I'm going to go to sleep a little bit early. Hey, that's what we're here for. Definitely kick those legs up. We're here to relax, enjoy it, have a little Christmas fun. Of course, I do got a little bit of entertainment for you guys this morning as well. Our bells are jingling right behind us here. We do got, of course, the Christmas colors in the background. We definitely tried to make it as Christmassy as we could get in here. I had a pretty late night last night, of course. We have had a couple events where I work or where I bartend, so it's been pretty crazy. Kind of nice to be at home. Got the firebox on. We got the Christmas colors. There we go. We got the Christmas lights out in the front. We just need some more presents under the tree for sure. Smokey, when is the album dropping? Well, it did get moved back. The album got moved back to the very end of December. It's supposed to drop like in a week. But I have a feeling we could see it delayed a little bit more. I believe he still's got to clear that New Body song with Nicki Minaj. He was also having trouble clearing that Backstreet Boys intro as well once we get cracking over here. There we go. Let's go ahead and pop this one up. Let's go ahead and watch. I just wanted to pull this video clip up for you guys. Remember how I told you guys before, I talk about those mascara mushrooms, how they kind of, or at least is a pretty big history on Christmas itself. I'm going to have Joe Rogan explain to you guys about these mushrooms. So I can pop that one up on the screen right here. We got our Christmas themed video clips. We're going to go ahead and go through. I got a couple of these bad boys for you, but I want to go ahead and pop on over to St. Rogie's Christmas Story. I'm going to go ahead in here and pop this one up, get us going here. And basically just kind of in this video describes how the Christmas theme kind of originated, for lack of better words. And he explains it a lot better than I do. So let's go on over to the big monitor. Take a quick gander. Get us into that Christmas spirit. There we go.
Let's spruce up the winter a little bit and make the big dog's birthday go in December. It's all bullshit, but it's better.
And coniferous trees would grow these weird-looking, shiny red and white mushrooms under them. That's what coniferous trees is, pine trees. That's what we use for Christmas trees.
Yep.
Those red and white packages, they are like the shiny packages underneath the Christmas tree. They are the color of Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They're common in Siberia. They're eaten constantly by caribou. Caribou are reindeer. Reindeer are addicted to these to the point where when people are having psychedelic mushroom rituals and they go outside to take a leak, the caribou will knock them over to get to the Amanita muscaria piss in the sand because they smell the Amanita muscaria in the piss.
Cinnamon.
There we go. Just a little pause there. Just a little history about the Manasquito mushroom. I know we talked about it in the stream a few times. Just wanted to pop that one up. Get a couple other clips. I also have a couple Christmas clips, at least the best in my opinion. The Christmas Day, the holiday movies. Let's go ahead and pop on over here. Probably my favorite one. My two favorite ones right here. Let me go ahead and pop back on over. And of course, if you're just getting here, in about 10 minutes, we're going to get started with our Soty list. Just kind of getting our Christmas theme put together a little bit here. There we go. All right.
Santa. Hey, buddy, how you doing?
Who the heck are you?
What are you talking about? I'm Santa Claus.
No, you're not.
Why, of course I am.
Well, if you're Santa, what song did I sing for you on your birthday this year?
Happy birthday, of course. How old are you, son?
4.
You're a big boy. What's your name?
Paul.
And what can I
Paul.
get you for Christmas?
Don't tell him what you want. He's a liar.
Let the kid talk.
You disgust me. How can you live with yourself?
Just cool it, Zippy.
You sit on a throne of lies.
Look, I'm not kidding.
You're a fake.
I'm a fake?
Yes.
How'd you like to be dead? Huh? No, he's kidding.
You stink.
I think you're gonna have a good Christmas, all
You
right?
smell like beef and cheese. You don't smell like Santa.
Okay.
If anyone out there still like me and believes in Santa Claus, of course, epic clip in from the movie Elf. And then let's go ahead and pop over probably my second favorite Christmas clip of all time. Let's go ahead and pop on over to none other than National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. We popping over.
Shh, shh. Mom, don't move. We can't let it get out of the living room. Where's Eddie? He usually eats these goddamn things.
Oh, not recently, Clark. He read the squirrels were high in cholesterol.
Thank you, Catherine. I'll try and trap it. Russ!
We're here, Dad.
Oh, there you are. Go get the hammer.
Clark, what do you need a hammer for?
I'm gonna catch it in the coat, smack it with the hammer.
I'm going in with him. Nora?
Nora.
Is he gone?
Probably got scared and ran back into the tree.
You just march right over there and slug that creep in the face.
I can't just attack someone.
All right then, if you're not man enough to put an end to this shit, then I am.
Ah!
One of the best Christmas movies probably ever. There we go. So many classic Christmas movies, right? You know it. Got to get us started with the Christmas spirit here as we get going. Got one more back over. Probably one of the best, at least the older movies, at least one of the first movies I saw growing up. Let's just put it that way. Let me go ahead and pop this one on over, of course. We got The Christmas Story.
Ralphie, we're waiting. Oh, come on, Mom. Right now.
Immediately, my feet began to sweat as those two fluffy little bunnies with the blue button eyes stared sappily up at me.
Come down here so I can see you better.
I just hoped that Flick would never spot him, as the word of this humiliation could easily make life at Warren G. Harding School a veritable hell.
Oh, isn't that cute? That is the most precious thing I've ever seen in my life.
He looks like a deranged Easter bunny.
Does not.
He does, too. He looks like a pink nightmare. Are you happy wearing that? Do you want to take it off? Well, tell the kid to take it off.
All right, you'll only wear it when Aunt Clara visits. Go on and take it off.
Take it off!
Oh, one of the best movies of all time. I absolutely can relate to that kid. I don't know how many times I've gotten a Christmas gift and had to walk around with a fat lip, just kind of moping around, trying stuff on, so they could get a kick out of, so they could feel better about what they actually got me, right? And it's just for them to feel better about themselves. Hell yeah. What time do you think resale will be for the Kith Sambas? Those are going to be dropping at 10 a.m. Tomorrow morning. Those are going to be dropping at 10 a.m. But the raffles are already live. Just to go ahead and pop on over to Kith right now, if you guys want. Those raffles are live. They will be dropping a few sizes tomorrow morning. Again, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. If you're out on the East Coast, 8 a.m. For my family out on the West Coast. But you can enter for the raffle ahead of time just to increase your odds a little bit right there as well. There we go. You know, Smokey goes looking like a big bottle of Pepto. For sure. Fabian, my boy, back in the house. And True Golder, once again, happy holidays, everyone. Just getting in here a little bit later as well. We're just kind of getting the stream started. Just wanted to kind of go over some epic Christmas moments from the last year or so. I got a couple more scenes. VP, his eyes are hanging low. There we go. Got the eyelids sagging. That's how they're supposed to be right now. We getting zooted and booted. Definitely get comfortable. We got a banger tonight. That's for sure. All relaxation. We don't have to worry about comping. We don't have to worry about any of that stuff. Before we do leave, I'll go over a couple things just to remind you guys before tomorrow as well. All right, let me go ahead and pop our window on over. Got a couple things here I just wanted to take a look at before we get going. All right, let's go on over here. And, let's just go ahead and start here. We got Joe List and Mark Norman telling a little bit of a Christmas story here. Let's check it out.
Christmas. We know what we did today. We went out and bought the tree. Buy a tree?
Oh, we got a tree. We got a tree last week.
Now, so you have an idea. The price of these trees.
I haggled.
I mean, it's like the guy slid 4 fingers in this way and 4 this way and just opened it up and shoved a couple cocks in there.
Yeah, the old vice anal.
Now, you're in Manhattan, so I don't even want to hear the numbers.
Well, we don't have trees on the island, so they got to ship them in from Bosnia or whatever, because I'm paying international prices.
My came from, according to this fella, came from Quebec, 14-hour car ride.
That's ridiculous.
Now,
Was it a migrant from DeSantis?
I showed up with $40 and $8 to tip just in case, and I had to go back to my house, I'll tell you that. 120 bones. Christmas tree.
I'm not clear with that.
Christmas tree.
What? Come on.
$120. What'd you pay?
It's natural. It's from the earth.
I know, but the drive, 14-hour drive from Quebec.
I can go to Staten Island and chop down a pine for free.
What'd you pay?
I paid $60 for a mini.
The 60 mini.
I got the Brad Williams over here, and it's a tiny little tree. I tried to put the lights on it, and it went.
I know.
Like
well,
the branches hung.
It's not easy. I mean, first of all, the funnest part is they pull it through that little that thing.
Oh, love the dick glove there.
They pull it through there, and then I felt like the guy recognized me because he really was looking, but he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
So you feel like you got to really be gregarious.
Sure.
And then I had a guy I know come and do a stop and chat, and I'm like, I'm buying a tree. He's like, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, nothing, just buying a tree. It feels like When Harry Met Sally. And he's like, that's a good film, but I feel like it's a little bit of a Woody. I'm like, my wife's buying the tree. I can't leave her alone.
What are we breaking down Nora Ephron here? Come on.
Ephron, you. Enron. So I shove him off. We get the tree. He said the price. I mean, I'm not kidding.
That's crazy. It's a natural thing. It's like, imagine telling that to a Native American.
$1.20. And I said, whoa, man, when I was a kid, a tree was $40. And he goes, but how much was gas then? The old, what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
What does that mean? Oh, gas
well,
has gone
what
up.
it means is everything's gone up. So everything's more expensive. And then he gave me the Quebec story again.
Ay. What a Canuck.
I love you. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over here. Got one more, and then we're going to go for the Christmas rhyme. How many of you guys can relate to that? How many of your guys' Christmas tree this year was like, went up with the price of inflation? Seems like everything was more expensive, right? It's a wild statement. All right, then let's go ahead and pop on over here. Let's go on over to Theo Vaughn, I believe at 5:30. All right, let's check this out.
You know, I've had those kind of days, those kind of holidays. You know, where some hottie let you watch her breastfeed a little. Not for a long time, just enough, where you play that song, Hallelujah. Just one play, because it's almost biblical. You watch that. You watch a baby getting titted out, and you're listening to Hallelujah, where, oh, bless ye merry gentlemen. There's something very Christmassy about it.
Slushy, beheading. Churro, death. That's what they want. So with that, we wish you merry, merry holidays, merry, merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah if you're celebrating Hanukkah.
OJ.
All right, then let's go ahead and pop on over. We got one more little Christmas rhyme, and then we'll get started with our Soty list for the year. Let's go ahead and pop on over here. Let's see, we got 2410. Going to be the price over here. Let's go. All right. There we go. Hey, happy Christmas Eve, NP. Yo, yo.
Does that give you really any answer either way? No.
No.
All right, here we go.
Uh-huh.
'Twas the night before Tootie, as read by H. Foley.
Okay.
'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through Tootie's place, the joint was jumping, the music was pumping. You could hear it from space. Tootie's crew were getting together to spread a little Christmas cheer, but we knew there'd be trouble later when they ran out of beer. Me and the fellows were chilling up in our room, just minding our biz. T-Bone was working on the computer, Kippy 3 Manhattans deep, Luke was taking a whiz. I just hooked up my CPAP and was ready to snooze when I felt hot breath on my cheek, which reeked of heaters and booze. And Tootie's face was an inch from my head. She said, that fat piece of shit is up on my roof with those reindeer and sled. I said, what's with the insults? He got beef with old St. Nick? She said he ghosted me last Christmas after I sucked on his... Whoa, whoa, whoa. I said, why the hell are you telling me this? She said, because I want you 4 idiots to help me steal his sleigh and really put his panties in a twist. Now, I knew stealing Santa's whip would damn us all to hell, but when we got there, oh boy, what a story we'd tell. Kippy and T-Bone came up with the plan. We'll steal his keys, then lock him in the can. As the clock struck midnight, we made for the roof, but first rubbed our balls on the cookies, just as a goof. Tootie took a round to the shoulder as Santa went for his gun. Yeah, things elevated quickly. I thought we were done. But by some miracle of God, we made it to the sleigh, all safe and all sound. Kippy slammed on the gas to get us off the ground. And as we climbed through the sky, we heard the old man shout, I'll get you punks if it's the last thing I do, the geezer cried out. But we were long gone, out for a little Christmas cruise. Probably stopped by Sev, grab Bernie's, a lighter, Cheez-Its, and booze. What a perfect way to end an amazing year in this holiday season, stealing Santa Claus's ride for no goddamn reason. Tootie was smiling from ear unto ear. She whispered to me, Foley, I think this is going to be our year. And I heard her exclaim as we drove out of sight, sign up for the live stream. It's New Year's Day night.
That joke. All right. Little Christmas cheers here to get us going. Of course, as we ready to get into our Soty list, let's go ahead and pop on over here. Let's get our windows locked and loaded. We're pulling up the tier maker here in just 1 second. But before we begin that, let's go and take a look. Meg the Stallion wants to bless us with a little Merry Christmas. There you go. Probably getting ready, honestly, for 2024, maybe even to come on the intern squad. Of course, guys, don't forget tomorrow. We're going to kind of mix a little bit of the sneaker info with our Christmas theme stuff this tonight. We also have tomorrow, not only do we got the Kith drop going down, we also got the Fear of God drop. It looks like they're going to be dropping some merch as well. The Christmas Day exclusive going to be going down tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 9 a.m. Central. It's going to be going down 1 hour earlier than the Kith drop. That's right. There we go. A nice little Christmas blessing right there. Jewel goes shout out to all the new interns putting in that work. You know it. Hey, man, they're getting that holiday pay. Definitely getting the holiday pay this weekend as well. Absolutely. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over here. Got a couple of things, and then we're gonna get things going. Let's go ahead and pop on over here. We got a couple things to get you guys going.
I'm a slide, 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 slide it. Would you ride, baby? Would you ride with me? Slide it. Would you ride, baby? Would you ride for me? She know what I like.
the high rise. Cruising like eyes wide shut, but I slide in it like a drive-by. The industry don't like me. Tell them pussy niggas likewise.
All right, we're going to go pop on over here. Just getting a little bit of intro together. Good evening. If you guys are just rocking here, welcome you guys to the stream. I just got a couple more intros we're going to get into right as we busting into our tier list. Let's do it.
If you say your grace, I get your ass licked. Yeah, dive in and drop out a roll. Stay with you how I'm supposed. When I'm rocking, jug got it close. Yeah. Peanut butter guts when inside. We're going for a bite up the herb batches. Molly can't white like a Mentos. I don't do credit. I don't do credit. Shut up and shine my necklace. Playing with the blocks like Tetris. Oh, one fit of my dentures. All you time ties with all your women. Keep your dog strapped down and reckless. All the mom bust down.
All right, let's go ahead and pop on over here. I think we got one more before we get going.
It's just the same, I know. It's so lame, I know you feel my pain.
I know it's a little girl standing by, praying God will save our lives. I know it's a little boy standing by, praying God will save our lives. 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 Save our lives.
All right, there we go. Just one more little slide to go. I believe we just got this one. Yeah, we think we've already listened to this one, but we're just getting into it, guys. Just a few seconds away.
Sky, you know. Sky, you know. And beautiful big titty, but naked women just don't fall like the sky, you know. Tell me how you know. I've been searching high and low. And I can tell you one thing. Beautiful big titty, but naked women just don't fall like the sky, you know.
Beautiful big titty women just don't fall out the sky, you know. The sky, you know. Well, it kind of did for Christmas, it seems like. We got one right here. Also got the interns in the house as well. They seem to be raining. Got cats and dogs. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and pop on up. There we go, pinkies to the ceiling. Old school. Can't forget all the interns. Very Merry Christmas. You know it. They're putting in that round-the-clock work. That's what we like to see. That's definitely what we like to see as we get into the tier list. All right, and then we got to go ahead and pop on over here. I believe we had one more left. Yeah, we did. Oh, yeah. This is going to be the... we got 2 videos left, and then we're going to get into the tier list. I promise you're going to want to see this. You're definitely going to want to see this. All right, so the first one we got, we just got a video of actually the whole Baylor men's basketball coaches rocking the Powerpuff Girls Nike SB. If you're wondering why you didn't get one at retail, hey, man, it's because the Baylor basketball team, they were all rocking them. Look at this. What are we doing here? They should have had their players bust them out. And of course, all the coaches just got them just tied tight. I've never seen so many SBs actually tied up. I mean, who actually ties their SBs? The Baylor basketball coaches do. I tell you. There we go. Oh, Captain! No! Whoa, Captain! There we go. Yeah, we got the bells because we are going to be crowning a new sneaker of the year, in case you were wondering, well, why does this dumbass have a crown on? Well, we're going to be crowning the new sneaker of the year tonight. We're just getting in there. There we go. Overtime, NB. There we go. My boy putting in that round-the-clock work. Hell yeah. That's what I like to see. You go. Work hard, play hard, baby. Pinkies to the ceiling. Palms up. We raising the roof, baby. Let's go. Oh, man. And Smokey goes, that's a dope shot. Even though I'm salty, I got nothing for sure. Yahtzee. All right, let's go ahead and pop our window on over. We got one more thing we're going to talk about, and then we're going to get into our top tier list of 2023. Make sure you guys are having a good holiday season. Make sure you guys are being safe. You don't want to end up hospitalizing either your main bitch or your side bitch. We actually had a model that got hospitalized as a giant candy cane broke inside of her while filming an adult video. This is OnlyFans content. I'm telling you, it never surprises your boy. But let's go ahead and take a video. What's going on here?
Website, and the candy cane literally snapped inside me. I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm gonna have to call the hospital.
I've heard that before. How many times, my boys out there, how many times have we heard this? Did you break it off inside me? I'm afraid I did, babe. I'm afraid I did. Jeez. That's so funny.
I was just filming a video for my website, and the candy cane literally snapped inside me. I don't even know what to do.
Dude, like half that, like the whole thing is up.
I'm gonna have to call the hospital.
Oh, what are we doing?
I was just filming a video for my website. Guys, this is what they pulled out of me at the hospital. Are you for real?
Damn, she even got an accent too. Holy, there you go. Hey, she's got a little ornament to hang on the tree right there. There we go. A little Christmas ornament. And probably even a scratch and sniff, if you know what I'm saying. All right. There we go. Just getting into it. Let's go ahead and pop on over. Good news is she got the candy cane out. And probably the good news, I might even smell a little pepperminty up there. Also another good side of thing. Let's go ahead and pop on over to the We Rock tier list. Of course, we got about 65 pairs of shoes up on the monitor right now. I'm going to go ahead and take my face offside it so you guys can see the whole tier list right there. Looks like it'll work well if I sit on the right-hand side there. Of course, top tier, the red tier, going to be Soty, sneaker of the year. The one right below that is basically just going to be just winding up a little bit short of sneaker of the year, but definitely a sneaker you probably, talked about a lot this year. One of the sneaker of the year finalists, I would say. Basically as good as a dime piece hookup. So you're pretty pumped about second tier as well. Not quite as good as sneaker of the year, but next best thing, to put it that way. Then we kind of got the orange. The middle one, it's going to be better than the Panda. I do, yeah, I do have... Let's go to my homework here. I was having a little bit of trouble. Once I uploaded them, I couldn't delete them. Or I probably could, but I just didn't know how. So on the list, the first shoe right here is going to be the Firecracker Nike SB. We'll go ahead and ignore that one. There's going to be 3 left over on the bottom. When it's all said and done, we'll have the Firecracker SB. And then we're also going to have the Moose, the 610, which I'll put on the top left. So we don't have to worry about my doubles. Yeah, we accidentally doubled up a few of them. The Wales Bonner, I also put a Wales Bonner that had 3 different shoes in it. So I'll also put that up there. I also have a Kith one that has multiple shoes in them as well, which I already have a Kith single, if that makes sense. And so, I put the doubles up on at least like the first 3. We got doubles. I might have a couple more Once I look, give it a quick look. I thought I had maybe 2 Fear of Gods. But yeah, I'm definitely not seeing the second one. Think we should be good to wrap. We also got the Adidas Sambas. We got those in all 3 of the colors. But I'll also be placing that one up on the tier list as well. We'll probably start in the bottom corner as well as we get going here. There we go. And I remind you guys, of course, Sneaker of the Year is totally subjective. So if my Sneaker of the Year are something completely different from yours, don't even worry about it. The only right answer is what you guys actually think, what you guys actually want to wear. I'm just going through it. Some of these shoes I actually have. Some of them, of course, I couldn't get my hands on. But this is how I rate each one of the sneakers from 2023. All right, let's go ahead and give it a start. We might have to stand up for this. Gonna get this one ready. We got on foot right now. What are you guys wearing on foot? Everyone on the chat, what do we got going on for Sunday Fun Day tonight? I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the big board, show you guys what I got on foot. This is actually the first time I've actually worn my pair of shoes. Let me go ahead and pop on over here. There we go. Yeah, we got new scene. Let's do clean. All right, there we go. And then let's go ahead and pop this one up. I got the Nike Dunk by Use. We're calling these the J-Pack. We got these to match the old pug shirt, of course, that we're wearing on the top. I actually have my my Soulfly 8s right next to me right here. We got the Soulfly 8s, so they actually look. Jeez, we got too many. I don't think I needed to get these out. These are a little much, okay? I'm having some problems with my fucking bells. The sandals, I had my Jordan Stadium 90s. Oh, no. J-Pack, baby. J-Pack. Actually, the red on my shoes actually looks darker than the red on the Santa hats. But nonetheless, baby, yeah, let's go ahead and pop up the tier list. Let's go get this one up on the big board. We're going to have to start with the Sandy Lanks. Yeah, we're definitely going to have to start with the Sandy Lanks. Let me just go ahead and pop this one up on the big board. Again, I did put, there is a public list that should be accessible to you guys if you guys want to actually fill this out. It's going to be tiermaker.com, and the list is going to be SOTY and then Sneaker of the Year. So SOTY space sneaker space of space the space year. That should pull up. I did do a public chart so that way you guys could do your own. just jingle bells. Leave them in very fast. All right, my boy. Hey, man, it took me a while to find these as well. I tried to get a Santa hat and stuff, but yeah, we didn't have time last night. The Target closed before I got done bartending last night, so yeah, we were kind of just left fighting for whatever we could get. Make sure you guys got the cup filled up. We're about to get into it. Right now, there we go. Yeah, probably going to have to refill here. I'm on my last drink. There we go. Absolutely. Might need a little interlude right here before we get going too crazy. I think I got myself a little Mike's Hard. Let's go. NP, you want the leak? All right. I'm doing my list. All right. Smokey said he did it, added to it. I would love to see your guys's. Your guys are going to be able to send me yours when you're done with it, I believe. Again, if this works out pretty smooth, we'll keep working with Tiermaker and for our lists in the future. If this works pretty smooth, it looks like for the most part it's been pretty good. But yeah, let me go ahead and give you guys a link. And it looks like Smokey, yeah, if Smokey's able to switch his around. You can also add, if you have any images, you can also add a couple if there's any in the initial list that I did not include. Feel free to, where it says upload, this is a public thing, so you can upload whatever you're working with. We even got the Malice at the Palace up on the big board as well. So we're trying to hit basically everything that dropped. There we go. We getting festive up here. That's what I like to see. There we go. Jingle bells. Jingle bells. MP? All right, doing it now. All right, I'll give you guys a couple minutes to get going here. I do got my mango. I think I'm drinking a mango cooler. Let me go get one out of the fridge. Yeah, we're doing the mango mics. The mango mics tonight. Honestly, if I had a little spritzer, I would probably top it off with about a quarter of a spritzer. A lime spritzer would probably be perfect. But I don't have any spritzers right now. But normally I would top this off with about a quarter of a spritzer just to unsweeten it a little bit. All right. All right, we're getting into it now. We are getting into it now. All right, so first here, we're going to go ahead and take the Sandy Lang Solomons. I think we're going to go ahead and work from the bottom right, and we're going to kind of work up. In no particular order, we got these bad boys. But starting with the new king of the sneaker market in 2023, let's find out what we got here. All right, the Sandy Lang Solomon. Now, Solomon was definitely, I felt like, had a pretty good year in 2023. Probably my favorite collaboration on the Solomon side has to be, I would say, the Lorenzo Solomon as well as the Jound Solomon. In my opinion, the Sandy Lang, the Jound were probably my two favorite. With that said, I know a lot of people really like this one, especially your off-trail crowd. I'm going to go ahead and put these. I'm going to go ahead and start right in the middle. And we're going to put these right in the better than a panda dunk. Actually, I'm personally we're going to start the Sandy Langs. And again, guys, don't find any offense if you really like any of these shoes. This is all subjective, and keep that in mind. All right, let's go ahead and put the Sandy Langs in Ross. All right. Then let's go ahead and pull up. We, of course, had a great collaboration between Korn and Adidas. And when I say great, I just mean it's been a very long time coming. I felt like we should have seen this collaboration even in the late 90s. To keep it out a hundo pondo at Korn's peak popularity. But hey, we'll take it. Better late than never, as we like to say. We got the Korn Adidas Campus 90. I'm going to go ahead and put that one right up in the belongs in Ross category. All right. Then we go ahead and pop up all my country folk out there. We got the Crocs cowboy boot. This one was popular to, I don't know who, but I definitely know that it was a pass for me. And in my opinion, I'd rather jump on the grenade. Then we go on over this. This one, not going to be, for the faint of hearts. We got the Martini Rosa. Although Kendrick Lamar famously wore these, I believe, for, I don't know if it's the BET Awards or the American Movie Awards. Definitely had a pretty good showing with these on. But even with Kendrick Lamar, rocking these. Even them getting a really good push. I'd rather jump on a grenade. All right, then we move on over to a shoe we actually got dropping on Monday. We got the Fear of God Adidas basketball shoe. Of course, it is going to be... Oh, these fucking bells. These bells. But nonetheless, yeah, we do got the Fear of God shoe dropping tomorrow. So don't forget about that. If anyone is wanting to cop again, just popping on over to the Fear of God Instagram. We do have a couple hoodies. We got a couple t-shirts as well. Is that white on white basketball shoe. These have been kind of all over the place. I'm going to rate them based on just like they were called a basketball shoe. So I'm going to kind of rate them how the performance was on the Fear of Gods. Now, with that said, I do think this shoe is very, very good looking. But beans, they did make this a basketball shoe. I'm just going to go ahead and also include the kind of the fit on it and the performance of the shoe. And taking all that into account, if it was just on looks, these would probably be in my dime piece hookups. But I'm going to go ahead and put the Fear of God right in the better than dunk category. And that bad boy. Let me know what Ross has a going Adidas. We confident. Come on, boy. Right? 'Tis the season. Yahtzee. All right. Then lately, this week, of course, we had a collaboration on the Puma side. And I think Puma has been making strides. And I'm talking like even in the last 2 years, ever since the MB01s dropped, we've definitely been seeing Puma. At least they've been a part of the conversation where, you know, in years past, most of the basketball silhouettes, we would, you know, barely talk about the Puma silhouette. And now it seems that they got a couple good young players signed to their brand. I love seeing them do their thing. This one I didn't love as much as the Rick and Morty collaboration that we saw on the MB01. But we got the Mellow MB03. This one is the Dextra Laboratories. This one also dropped with merch. I've been a big fan of at least Mellow's MB01. I thought the MB02 was a little bit of a drop-off, but they've kind of been back at it with the MB03. This one being probably my favorite colorway, actually on the MB03. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right in the belongs in Ross category. There we go. The labels are different on my... Yeah, I think I named the labels. I was playing around with the names. But you can go ahead and change those names. I believe you can edit it. But yeah, I did switch. I remember some of the mid-tier names up a little bit. There we go. There's one public. Yeah. This one I believe is the private one. Again, it's kind of my first time working with tier. I've had a couple days to kind of work with it. But the private and public, the private and the public files, I couldn't really figure out the two when I was making them, if that makes sense. Like when I would save one, then I didn't know if, basically I had to make two different charts because I didn't know what was saving and what wasn't. So I made a public and a private. And when I first started editing them, I didn't really know how to save them. So if that makes sense, yeah. It's still gonna be a 5-tier level. They're just gonna be kind of called something different. There you go. Yeah, the top one on both of them I think is Soty. And I think the middle on both of them was better than the Panda Dunk, but yeah, I believe the couple of the categories are a little bit different. Just a heads up there, guys. All right, then let's go to another shoe I've really liked this year. I can't wait actually to hopefully get some future collaborations on this one. We got the Jaw 1. And I know a few people in the chat picked up various colorways of the Jaw one throughout the year. Of course, he has been suspended for most of the year, but hey, he's back now. And with that said, I do believe that this is probably the best colorway of the Jaw one. This one is actually going to be the Jaw one Schwarzkey. And I'm going to go ahead and put this one right next to the Fear of God Adidas basketball shoe. There we go. Speaking of good young player shoes, I feel like there's only a handful when it comes to that. Probably the Mellows, the Jaw ones, the Jason Tatums, the Anthony Edwards. Just off the top of the head, those are some of my favorite. Finally, we got Anthony Edwards. We haven't gotten a couple of the colorways released yet, but they have dropped that first colorway. This one's going to be the Anthony Edwards Adidas Silhouette. We're going to go ahead and call this one the orange colorway. And I'm going to go ahead, even though I have not gotten to try this one on, I'm still going to go ahead and pop this one right up next to the Jaw one. Right next to the Jaw one. Still, those are probably my two favorite youngest player, at least sneakers, in the NBA right now. Then we had a classic drop in 2023. We also will have to place a collaboration we got on the Jordan 8. We had a Soulfly collaboration, but let's go ahead and start with the playoff Jordan 8s. And then we can hopefully get up a little bit higher on our tier list. We're going to go ahead and pop this one. Of course, we got the Jordan 8 playoffs. This was always a grail of mine. Finally this year, first year I've been able to pick this one up. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the... Okay, where did my shoe go? Oh, there it is. I'm going to go ahead and put the Jordan 8 playoff in the better than Panda tier. All right. How we doing, guys? We following along? No. That's not Santa Claus. There we go. Pinky's up for good luck. Pinky's up for good luck. I might need it for my top 10. All right, let's go on to the next one. The next one is going to be a double. So I'm going to go ahead and take that Fear of God shoe, and I'm going to move it to the top where we put our doubles. So now we have 5 doubles that were not going to be included. The first 5 on the bottom there, those are all doubles, so we won't worry about any of those. The next one we got is the Ame Leandor, the 860 V2. And this was one I actually copped. I actually copped the red colorway. I thought this was a great collab. I think the 860 V2, very comfortable model. However, the colorway, that belongs at Ross. That belongs at Ross. I do wear them. Not for me, 8. It's in the dime piece tier. Nice. Smokey. I had it. Jeez, I'm glad I didn't put it in the Ross tier. I put our Ame Leandors in the Ross tier. And with that said, guys, you got to realize, like, Ross, you can still find bangers at Ross. You know, they're very few and far between. Right. Gok says so many at Ross. All right. We got the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Golf. Now, this one dropped right after my medium olive Travis Scott one, which is the only Travis Scott I was able to get at retail. We will be placing that one a little bit later in the tier list. This one is going to be the Jordan 1 Low Golf. I did like this shoe. Again, I'm not a big fan of the golf bottoms, and I hate, let me repeat that. I hate the tongue on the golfs. So with that said, honestly, this would, in a normal year, this would be probably on my dime piece hookup. Maybe even on an off year, might even be my sneaker of the year, or at least a candidate. I'm sorry on this one. I do love the colorway, but I just hate that it's on a Jordan 1 Low Golf, and that one is going to go in my better than a Panda Dunk tier. The next one we have is going to be a favorite for some. Let me tell you, we do got a lot of Penny fans, I know, on the channel. We've had a lot of good Penny collaborations. We've also had a couple banging OG colorways that dropped over the past 2 years. In my opinion, I love when Stussy works with that hemp material. That's kind of a big reason why I'm a big fan of that Soulfly Jordan 8. I really do like not only the color of hemp, I just like the material as well. Hey, and who doesn't love a little Mary Jane in general? But nonetheless, this one got a really nice look to it. This one did drop, I believe, with 3 or 4 colorways. I'm going to go ahead and pop this one right in the Ross category. Although I do love most of the hemp type of material, this one I just wasn't real big on. Then we also have the Cortez. Now, this was a collaboration that I definitely tried to get my mitts on. Was very hard to get in hand. We were not able to get a dub at retail. My favorite colorway is definitely going to be the green colorway of this shoe. I'm actually going to put the Cortez Air Max 95 in the green colorway. I'm going to go ahead and pop that one up right into the dime piece hookup on that one. The pink one, I'm going to go ahead and drop that one. Again, same shoe, different colorway. We're going to go ahead and pop that one in the better than Panda Dunk. And then we have the blue colorway, which is going to be the third and final colorway. We're going to go ahead and put that one also in the better than Panda Dunk tier as well. We got the Wales Bonner Adidas Savo. There we go. Now we can get them all on the board. We don't have to get any of the sneakers cut off. You should be able to see them all on the bottom of your screen as well. Appreciate all you guys coming in, giving that thumb button a big booty slap. Also, a big Merry Christmas to everyone out there celebrating the holiday. Hopefully you guys are resting, relaxing, enjoying these holidays with your family as well. Hopefully I'm just giving you a little bit of entertainment for the night. Appreciate, once again, all you guys for hanging out with me. Happy holidays as well. Let's go to the next shoe. We have the Wales Bonner. Some people would say boner. I'm going to go ahead and put the Wales Bonner, the silver colorway. I know this was a big shoe for a lot of people this year. I'm going to go ahead and put the Wales Bonner in this silver colorway in the I'd rather jump on a grenade category. There we go. Merry Christmas. Let's go. Smoke Puff Clouds in the chat. Let's go. Hey, we like to get zooted, baby. Hey, cheers. There we go. We just got started. Mo, appreciate you for the Hey, appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. Absolutely. Happy holidays. Happy holidays. All right. Then let's go ahead and go to the next sneaker that we got to put on our tier list. We got the Solomon Margiela. We got the Mason Margiela Solomon collaboration. This one is going to be kind of for my more fancy crowd. This one, although I did really like a couple of the Salmon collaborations this year, the Mason Marcello one wasn't my favorite. I'm actually going to go ahead and put this right next to the Martini Rosa. Better jump on a grenade. Then we go on over to the more comfortable side of things. And hey, you know, sometimes it can lack a little style if my shoe is very comfortable. Sometimes Jones collaborations kind of do that for me. They definitely tick a box. You never know what it is when they do drop. Nonetheless, the Jones New Balance, this one I did like quite a bit. However, if there was no Jones collaboration, I feel like these would be right next to those Stussy and Ame Leondors in the Ross tab. There we go. Nikki Poo. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. We Christmas caroling tonight. Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Merry Christmas. You know it. I'm clearing the path for Santa Claus. Yahtzee. Hopefully putting together just a disastrous tier list for you guys to go think about for the rest of the night. All right. We're just about a quarter of the way through. The best part is still yet to come. Then let's go ahead and pull Amine. His first collaboration. I tell you what, I went bananas for this shoe. Man, I swung and missed quite a few times over on the Amine site, also over on the New Balance site. We just couldn't buy a W with this shoe. But nonetheless, I really, really like this shoe off the rip. But then I actually got a Bodega collaboration that was on the same silhouette. I wasn't a huge fan of the silhouette. I've definitely worn more comfortable New Balances. I'm going to put the Moose in the Ross tab. Yeah, I'm putting the Moose in the Ross tab. All right. Then another collaborator I definitely have been a big fan of over the last couple years. We got the Salehi Bembury Croc. Of course, we do got a New Balance 1906 collaboration. I've been really wanted to get my hands on. That one I thought was actually going to drop before the holiday season this year. But it looks like they're shelving that one at least for a couple more months. This is just one of probably 15 colorways that have dropped this year as part of the Salehi Crocs collaboration. I'm going to go ahead. This is going to be the Yoke yellow colorway. And I'm going to go ahead and pop these up on the Ross tab. I'm going to go ahead and pop those up on the Ross tab. All right. Then let's go ahead and we got 3 shoes right now. I think a lot of you guys are very aware of. We just actually had these drop yesterday. We had them drop on the New Balance site, and then a week ago, they dropped over on the Joe Freshgoods site. However, the blue one was a little bit more limited. That one, unfortunately, was just a friends and family release. Definitely still one I really want to get my hands on. We're going to go ahead and put these ones up on the chart. But I tell you what, it's probably not going to be what you think. We're going to go ahead and put the first colorway up on the big board. And we're going to go ahead and pop those up on the Better Than Panda tier. We're also going to go ahead and put the black colorway, which is going to be the outro is the name of it. So both the intro and the outro, we went ahead and added to the Better Than a Panda tier. Whereas the blue one, the Keisha, we've been smoking on that Keisha. Right around that Nina. Right around that Nina. We're going to go ahead and put the Keisha actually right next to those two. We're going to put that one right on the Better Than a Panda tier dunk as well. There we go. Rob goes, I love my Soleil Crocs. Me too. I do as well. I actually got a couple different colorways of the Soleil Crocs. I wish I actually would have had the yellow ones. I got like a blue pair. I'd rather trade probably my blue pair out for those yellow ones, but hey, we're keeping them for now. Then we got a banger for some people. Others hated this shoe. We have the Cactus Plant Flea Market Air Flea 2. Now, this one I do own. I haven't gotten much wear out of it. Probably going to save them, not because I haven't wanted to put it on, mostly just because I haven't put a fit together with them. And when I got these in, it felt like I kept getting like new sneakers in. So I didn't really get an opportunity to wear those bad boys. These ones, although I don't know how I feel about these, I've kind of been all over the board. I'm actually going to put these in the belongs in Ross category. And I'm going to put the colorway that I got right next to it. Right next to it in the belongs in Ross tier. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over. Oh, the next one we got. This one's for you, Nikki Pooh. There we go. We got the Malice at the Palace. This one dropped, I believe, about 6 minutes, or not 6 minutes. They dropped over about 6 months ago. The Malice at the Palace. I believe this company also did a Cheech and Chong sneaker as well. We're going to go ahead and pop these ones up. I'm going to go ahead and put these ones up better than the Panda Dunk. Just because the materials, I thought the creativity, thought they did a really good job telling the story on that one. All right, then we moving on to the J-Tips. I tell you what, been one hell of a year for our boy J-Tips. Also last year, also treated him very good. Robbie. Hey, we might be able to move him up. Rob. Hey, jumping on a grenade's not a bad thing, guys. Not necessarily. Hey, it's something we don't want to do a lot, but we've all done at least once. There we go. Nikki. You guys, I didn't even think they were going to be on the list. Right. All right. So this is not going to be the first J-Tips that you guys actually are seeing on the list. We actually have two colorways. I was a big fan of these. Although it wore, how much I liked them, it wore off a little bit. Like after I wasn't able to get a pair, I could definitely sleep at night. I'm going to go ahead and have to put both colorways of the J-Tips. I'm going to go ahead and put them right on the better than a Panda Dunk tier. Yeah, we're gonna put both of those right in that middle category. There we Cannabis Cav. There we go, my boy. Happy holidays. There we go. Ho, ho, ho. Heck yeah, we're almost halfway done. And we still don't have any in the Soty level yet. In the Soty level. Maybe we're... Those fucking bells. Maybe we're saving the best for last. There we go. My boy Guppy. You know it. He was hanging in there. He's been hanging in there all day. Hey, let me tell you guys something. What I'm going to do after the stream. I'm having some cheeseburgers. I decided we're going to make some cheeseburgers tonight. We're going to go start up the grill. It's probably about 20 degrees outside, so it's just under freezing. No wind. It's actually a really nice winter night for us up here in my neck of the woods. So before we started streaming, I went and took out some pretzel buns. I got some hamburger meat, and then we're going to also fry up some bacon as well. There we go. Go. Those fucking things. No kidding. Those are probably going to be smashed by the end of the night. All right. All right, let's go on over to the Pata. This was a collaboration that I'm usually really pumped up for. We got the Pata Air Max Plus. This one dropped. Actually, it was a triple collaboration. Shout out Morella, the hometown team over there in Barcelona, FC Barcelona. Pata and Nike Air Max had a triple collab on this silhouette. I'm going to go ahead and put the Patas right on the belongs in Ross category. I almost put him rather jumping on a grenade, but I feel like you can always use a good runner, and you don't want to put them too low on the list in case you ever need them. Then let's go. We got a couple more Crocs, it looks like. Up next, we have not only the Mater Crocs, which have definitely been a fan favorite, I feel like, this year, but we also got the Shrek Clogs. I'm going to go ahead and put the Mater. I mean, this guy is a good-looking chap himself. I would hate to put him lower than he belongs. I'm going to go ahead and put Mater right above the... Yeah, right below the Ross tier. We're going to put that one right in the grenade tier. We're going to put that one right in the grenade tier. Not because Mater's an ugly guy. Hey, we actually look very, very alike. Just not a big fan. Not a big fan of that look. Let's just put it that way. Then we got the Croc. I'm going to go ahead. Yeah, I'm going to actually put the Croc on the grenade. I'm going to put the Shrek on the grenade. I'm going to put Mater. I'm actually going to put Mater on the Ross tab. Yeah, we got to give him a little bit more street cred. I agree with Cannabis Guy. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was disrespecting him a little bit. And I feel like, I went a little bit too far. So let me just go ahead and backtrack, pump on the brakes, and get that man. Yeah, let me put some respect on his name. Come on. Let me put some respect on my man's name. Fucking A. That was a tough one. I tell you what. Shrek hosts the grenade. Shrek loves the grenade. Shrek loves the grenade. He married one. No. Fiona. I'd hit it. What do you guys think? You guys would hit it. Come on. After a couple beers, shit, bring Fiona back to the crib. Come on. You did it. No lying. All right. Let's go ahead and move on over to the ASIC side of things. We have the Kiki Kanstanov ASICs. This was a popular one in some circles. Let me tell you that. I'm going to go ahead and put the Kiki Kanstanov ASICs right in the belongs in Ross tier as well. All right, now we're getting, it looks like we got some bangers ahead of us here, guys. Let's see, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 26, 28, 32, 4. We got 36 left. 36 left. We're about halfway there. There we go. We got the better half. On the back end. Ho, 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 ho. There we go. All right. Let's go ahead now. We have another collaboration from Haas Studios and ASICs. This one I'm going to put at the same level. Actually, I would probably rather jump on a grenade than those ones. Yeah, we'll put those ones on the. Actually, I'll put those next to the Kikis as well. Yeah, we'll put them in the Ross category. We got none other than a gallery department and ASICS collaboration. This is one that we were actually I almost ended up purchasing, but they ended up being all sold out when they did drop. So, with that said, I mean, I'm going to have to put these in the rather jump on the grenade tier. And with that said, I still was going to buy them. Even though they're on the rather jump on grenade, like I said, there's some nights you just got to jump on the grenade. So some of these shoes I'm actually, I would actually purchase that are in there. There we go, Mo. One single burger with some lettuce, pickles, American cheese. Oh, special sauce. Ooh, I got some pepper jack cheese. Shit, I haven't had the grill going in like, it seems like months. I'm pretty pumped up. I still got to start the grill. Maybe when we do our top 10, maybe we'll take a little break so I can go get that baby fired up. All right. Next shoe we have. Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes, baby. We got the Spidey Jordan 1s. Hey, these were definitely on a lot of people's radars, at least at the beginning of the year. I'm going to go ahead and put this one right at the Better Than Panda tier. I'm going to go ahead and put that one right at the Better Than Panda tier. Let's go ahead and grab the Lightnings. We've had a couple Jordan 4 colorways drop this year, but I feel like nobody hears about any of the other colorways that dropped except the Pine Green SBs. Seems like that's the only colorway people care about. I'm telling you, this Thunder colorway is been one of my grails ever since I was just a little one. I know it wasn't, the most popular this year, but I'm definitely going to put this one up on my... let's go ahead and put this one up on the Better Than a Panda Dunk as well. Now we're not going to quite put that one at the dime piece tier yet. There we go. Ooh, the next one. The next one is a Kobe shoe that we actually have coming out on Wednesday. Shout out all my Wednesday warriors. Happy early hump day to all you guys. Wednesday, we're definitely going to be finessing the only way we know how, and that is going to be rolling in those W's. But we do have the Kobe 4 Gift of Mamba. Not going to be for everyone. Definitely going to have some value to it, whether you like it or not. I'm going to go ahead and put the Gift of Mambas right in the Better Than Panda tier. Black and yellow, black and yellow. You don't know what it is. You know it. Hey, there we go. All right, let's go ahead and pop on over.
When I talk to the shrink, you bet not blink. 99 problems that start with the kink. One in a pink, one in a stink. When you shave it down, is it still mink? Come sue me, me to me. Surviving, yay, come shoot me. You wanna color me bad like a cool G. You wanna pack me up like a to me. Everybody waiting for me to say the wrong thing. Okay, you the king.
Burger King.
I'm finna make a scene.
Murder scene.
Cause homie, we done seen
everything. There we go. Hey, let's get back to it. Let's get back to the meat and potatoes. Oh boy, look at what we have next. We have the Carhartt New Balance. And you guys do not want to get these too underrated on your top tier list. This one is an underdog, let me tell you. With that said, we've had a bunch of bangers dropping throughout the year. I'm telling you, a 990 V6, one of the most comfortable models over on the New Balance side. A pretty low-key colorway. We're putting these up right in the Better Than Panda Dunk tier. Then the next one is also a sneaker we had drop during the holiday season. This one dropped a little bit earlier in December. I believe this did drop on December 2nd. This kind of got us started for peak season. We got the Dorn Becker Jordan 3 Juice. This one was a little bit tougher for me to actually put on the tier list. I would have probably put these even one higher, but we're going to go ahead and put them better than the Panda Dog. Then we have a collaboration that for some people, they absolutely loved. Some people didn't even think it should have been a collab. We have the New Balance Stone Island 990 V6. And this one, I'm going to put in the belongs in Ross category. Even though the retail on that one was, I believe, an extra 20 or 30. No, I believe it was, I think retail was maybe even like 300. It was expensive. Really wasn't digging just the overall look of the shoe at all. Then one I really do got high up on my list. This is one that we did pick up this month as well. I feel like this holiday season has been a pretty good couple weeks. At least if you were copping both on the Jordan side and on the SB side. This is one I picked up last week. It's going to be the Soulfly Jordan 8. The Soulfly Jordan 8. I'm going to go ahead and put these up with the dime piece hookup. There we go. We're getting up a little bit higher. Amamanier, another banger. Of course, these dropped both in November and December. 2 different colorways. We got the Amamanier Jordan 5. This one definitely putting on the dime piece hookup tier. That shoe, I think, it might even be underrated. Even though the colors, are just black, there's not much zang in the color combination. I still think that shoe is underrated. It probably should be in my sneaker of the year. I just know that if it wasn't the color combination, it would be number one. Like the retooling, how they did the retooling on the 5, some of the materials they used. Again, that's Soty material. It's just the colorway. I would just probably put dime piece hookup for those reasons. All right, now we are down to the last 3 rows. There we go. Mose and Ross, damn. Holy, people hating on the XMas. I'm telling you, you got to look at them up and close. They do got a lot of good materials and a lot of good details. There we go. This song's all you. Burger King. Burger King. All right, next shoe we got is going to be the Kith A6. They did make 4 different colorways. I'll probably put the 4 different colorways on here because I made an image for both the 4 colorways as well as the black colorway. The black colorway was the best colorway from this Kith A6 collection. I'm going to actually go ahead and put these up on the Better Than Panda tier. I actually appreciated that, even though it wasn't an official collaboration. It was just the colorways. There was no Kith branding on the shoe. I actually thought the shoe looked pretty nice. I'm going to go ahead and put the other Kith shoe right next to our Fear of God shoe on the top. We're not going to be using the top 5 sneakers, just so you guys know. There's going to be 5 extra slots there. All right, so far, that is how our chart's looking. We're getting near the top. Let's go to the next one. Eldon Coombe, go to White Castle. That's fire show, right? I haven't seen that forever. All right. You meant for the New Balance Stone Island. He goes, they don't deserve Ross. Right. All right, we got the Marvel A6. This is one I actually really appreciated watching people unbox. Even though I didn't really love the shoe, I'm going to go ahead and put the Marvel collection. I'm going to put Belongs in Ross just because I loved how the unboxing went. As far as some of the shoes, I would have probably jumped on the grenade, except for the Wolverine colorway and the white colorway. Those would probably be the only 2 that I would elevate to the Ross tier. Then one of my favorite collaborations, as you guys know, is going to be the Gallery Department Vans. This is one that, like the silhouette itself, the Geoff Rowley Van silhouette is an awesome, awesome silhouette. I was so happy that they busted it out of the vault and they decided to collab on it this year. Dime was the first collaboration that I really, really liked on that one. And I would put these ones up at like my personal skateboard shoe of the year. But just because we're kind of at a little bit of a higher bar for this one, I'm going to go ahead and put the Gallery Departments. I'm going to put my favorite colorway on the Dime Piece hookup tier. Again, my skateboard shoe of the year, even over all the SBs, is going to be this Rowley Gallery Department collaboration. Although I'm not going to put every colorway up on the top, I'm only going to put the giraffe colorway in the Dime Piece hookup tier. All the other colorways I'm going to go ahead and put in better than the Panda Dunk tier. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and put that one. Then we had another collaboration that dropped a little bit earlier this year. That was the Gallery Department Vans. That was on the Vans Authentic sneaker. This is one, unfortunately, I couldn't get my hands on. I really did like this shoe. Wouldn't mind picking it up, but I would also put it in the belongs in Ross tier as well. Then we got, I know, probably going to be a fan favorite. Old school goes, Soty kind of getting lonely up there. I know. It'll have one in just a second. We have the Crocs boot. Of course, this was a collaboration that dropped right after the Big Red boot. I think this was a little bit more of a man-made kind of type of hype. I felt like Mischief kind of built this hype by themselves because most of these shoes, when they dropped, were selling on the resale market or at least on StockX for over $1,000. By the time anyone that ordered them got in their hand, they were well under retail. Let's go ahead and start with the yellow Crocs. We're going to go ahead and put that one right on the, of course, on the rather jump on grenade tier. And then the red boot, we'd probably just rather, I don't know if there's one below the rather jump on grenade tier, like maybe just the go home by yourself tier. Yeah, if there was one more tier and it said go home by yourself, but yeah, we put the big red boot right there as well. All right, now we're getting into some of my favorite drops. We have the April Skateboards Nike SB collaboration. This one definitely better make room. You better make room for the sneaker of the year category, but I feel like it just doesn't have enough to be sneaker of the year, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in my dime piece hookup list. Man, we got close to that one, guys. Gang, gang. All right, then the next one. Oh, this is going to be fun. We got the Supreme. We got the Supreme Nike SB. I'm going to go ahead and have to put the Supreme. This might be a little bit low. But you got to realize we are including both of the Supreme shoes. Okay, because I got an image for the both Supreme shoes and just the low tops. So I'm going to go ahead and put the low tops. I'm going to go ahead and put in the better than Panda Dunk tier. Okay. And then the high tops, which also have the picture, also has the low tops. You can see me moving it here. I'm going to put those in belongs in Ross. Okay. Then the next one, the next one we're going to move to is the Cold Wall. Smokey said April, one of my sneakers of the year. Mine's close, Smokey. Mine's definitely close. There might be some moving around. Well, once we get done here, we'll see here. All right, so we got the Coldwell Air Max Plus. This is one that did drop in 3 different colorways. I know a lot of people really liked the blue colorway, which I also did as well. I didn't love the leather materials on it. So with that said, I think it would have probably been on my dime piece hookup list had they used different materials. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the better than Panda tier. All right, let's go so you guys can see our full graph here. We got just about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. We have 23 shoes left. Yeah, we got 23 pairs. There we go. Yeah, we won't need the Cortez because we already got that one. Yeah, I'm going to move the Cortez. I'm going to move that up. The first, on the bottom, let's see, 2, 4, 6. The first 6 sneakers on the bottom are already, those are just doubles. Those are just doubles. All right, so next shoe we got is going to be the Action Bronson New Balance. We're going to first do the Lapis Lazuli colorway. Oh, man, I really, really like this shoe. I'm going to put Lapis Lazuli in the dime piece hookup tier. The dime piece hookup tier. Yeah, we might have to go ahead. Once we get the last probably couple sneakers, I'll probably go ahead and move the camera off of the screen so you can see the full list like you see there up on the screen. All right, the next shoe we got is going to be the Kith Samba Clarks. This was a triple collaboration. It did drop in 3 different colorways. We're going to go ahead and just say that the best colorway, we're just going to rate the best colorway of that collection. I'm going to go ahead and put this one. I was a big fan of this. I always like when they work with new companies, when they retool, old silhouettes. Big fan of that stuff. I'm going to have to put these, though. I'm going to probably have to put these in the better than a Panda Dunk tier. All right. Then the next shoe we got was a banger. This one dropped, again, early in the year, right around the time the Pine Green SB4s dropped, right around the same time as the reimagined Jordan 3s. This one, in my opinion, is the best 90-60 New Balance colorway besides the Joe Freshgoods colorways. This is the Bricks and Woods New Balance 90-60. And again, I don't think people thought this was going to be as heavy hitter as it's been. A lot of people talking the prices for the Bricks and Woods New Balance 90-60 been going crazy. Some of the sizes are already almost up to $1,000. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in the dime piece hookup. All right, then another one we actually got lucky on. We were able to hit for retail. We have the Tight Booth Nike SB. This one I really like. We're going to put that one right in the Panda tier. Similar colorway to the Pandas. Also, the Albino and Preto. The Albino and Preto Nike SB. Another good one. I mean, you can't go wrong with a smooth colorway on the SB. Again, I would probably prefer the Panda colorway on an SB, but I do really like the materials on the Albino and Preto. Shout out all my jiu-jitsu fighters out there as well. I really love the theme. I'm going to go ahead and put the albino and Pritos right next to the tight boots and better than the Panda Dunk. Next SB we got on our monitor is going to be the Doritos Nike SB. Again, some of the best shoes this year, in my opinion, have got to be some of the Nike SB collaborations. This one is no different. A lot of people were really pumped to get the Doritos SB. Unfortunately, I took the L. I'm still a little bit salty of taking that L. I'm going to go ahead and put the Doritos with the dime piece hookup as well. Powerpuff Girls. The only thing that's going to be tough about these is actually splitting up the colorways. We actually do have the pink colorway. That was the only one that we could get in our hand. I'm going to go ahead and put the green colorway on the Better Than Panda Dunk tier. I'm going to go ahead and put the pink colorway on the dime piece tier. And then I'm also going to put the blue colorway. That one is going to be on the, that's going to be on the top tier for me. That's going to be on the top tier. And then I'm going to go ahead and do a quick switcheroo. I'm going to do a quick switcheroo. All right. Next shoe, I tell you what, always been a big fan of this brand ever since they first started dropping their collections. Crenshaw Skate Club. This one's going to have to be high for me. Shout out to everyone in the chat that was able to get a pair of these bad boys for retail. I feel like as far as the channel's concerned, I feel like we had the most manual W's on our Crenshaw Skate Club drop. This one, this is going all the way to the top for me. That one's going all the way to the top. Born and raised SB. Well, I tell you what, I'm sure glad we had that one right next to the Crenshaw Skate Clubs, because I tell you what, they belong nowhere other than the Soty tier. And I'm actually going to put the Born and Raised, I'm going to put those first, because that is my favorite SB of the year. All right. Next shoe we have is going to be the Jordan 4 Nike SB. I tell you what, this shoe I've probably seen on the top of most people's Soty lists. I've definitely probably seen this one on the top the most. I'm going to actually put the Pine Green Jordan 4s. I'm going to put those just above Ross tier. We're going to put them in the Better Than the Panda Dunk tier. In my opinion, the best, or at least tied for the best GR shoe of the year, I have to put the Jordan 3 Reimagines on the big board. I know I usually like to go sneaker of the year with a collaboration. I'm going to go ahead and set the Jordan 3 Reimagines on the top level. No! SB4, Smokey goes, belong at Ross. It's right on the borderline, Smokey. Right on the borderline. For sure. I'm going to put the Jordan 3 Reimagines on the top so it can get their shine. I feel like the Jordan 3 Reimagine definitely needs to get its shine. We're definitely giving them its due. Yep. We're definitely showing the respect for the Jordan 3 Reimagines. We're going to keep that one on the top tier just for now. Then we got the Air Force One Tiffany's. I mean, this is one that dropped in the beginning of the year. I got to say, without name recognition, this one, it should be in the belongs in Ross category. For sure. And it's lucky I didn't put it in the grenade category. Probably the most overrated shoe of the year. For sure. All right, guys, we're down to our last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, our last 7 shoes of the year. Mo said the Supreme Dunks. Ross, yeah, the Supreme Dunks I put in Ross. It's just the tall ones. The high top, the white color, are what I have in the Ross. The low tops I actually have in the Better Than Panda Dunk tier. I just put the high tops in the Ross tier for sure. Then we got a banger. We have the Jordan 3 J Balvin. This one was, at least for a short time, one of my favorite drops of the year. However, we had so many bangers throughout the year. I'm going to have to put the J Balvin Jordan 3 in the dime piece hookup tier. There we go. Yeah, let's make sure we got enough room. There we go. Okay. Yep, now we're down to our last 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of shoes. Before we actually crown, we take off our actual crown and we give the Soty of the Year award. Who's going to get it? All right. The next shoe we have is the Reverse Grinch. Oh boy, I'm going to have to put the Reverse Grinches. Dude, this shoe is great. I just don't know if it can be a Soty for me, just because it's a GR. Same with the reimagined Jordan 3s. I kind of feel the same about these two pairs. Both the Jordan 3 reimagined and the Kobe 6 Reverse Grinch. Yeah, actually, Beans, they are my favorite GR sneaker of the year. I'm going to go ahead and move the reimagines down one level. Or we're going to put those on the dime piece hookup. All right. Next shoe we have, drum roll please, is going to be the Yudo Horigami Nike SB. And I tell you what, this shoe is beautiful. You can wear it with a lot of things. Shout out Yudo for getting his first collaboration. I definitely think probably in the next couple of years we might even see him get his own sneaker. I'm going to go ahead and put the Yudos. I got to put the Yudos on the dime piece hookup tier. All right, here we go, guys. Now the next shoe, we got 4 shoes left. 4 shoes left. Drum roll. We got the Run the Jewel Nike SB. And these ones, guys, we have to include the high top and the low top. I do like the low top a little bit more, but I tell you what, I'm going to have to put these right above Jump on the Grenade. I think the low top belongs in Ross, and I think the high top is Grenade level for sure. All right. We are getting close. We have the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low in the medium olive. And just like the other Travis Scott, I'm going to go ahead and put this. Actually, I'm going to move this one up a notch. We're going to put the Travis Scott medium olive. Means we took a W on this one. We're going to go ahead and put that one in the dime piece hookup tier. Right next to the Yudo Origamis. Right next to the Yudos. There we go. We only got 2 shoes left, guys. All the other shoes that you see down there are my my doubles that we didn't know. Yo, PJ! Yo, what it is right now? Merry Christmas, my boy. Yeah, we're getting in on a holiday stream. We got 2 shoes left for Sneaker of the Year 2023. Let's go ahead and pop up the J-Tips Saucony. We have seen a couple other J-Tips collaborations on the Sneaker of the Year list. Of course, they made it to the better than a panda tier. This one, I'm going to have to definitely raise this one up a notch. I'm actually going to put the J-Tip Saucony at dime piece hookup tier. It actually had me looking at Sauconys in general. I've never even thought about copping a Saucony until I started seeing the J-Tips collaborations. I really love what this man's doing. It would probably be on my Soty award if I feel like it would have knocked a couple more categories out. Of course, I do probably put the edge to the skate shoes. But nonetheless, my favorite Saucony of the year, J-Tips. We got that one. Dime piece hookup. 1 in a million gets me every time. VP said SB4 should be top 5. A lot of people saying that. A lot of people saying, a lot of people put the SB up there. If not their Sneaker of the Year, like one of their finalists. I just, I'm a big skateboard fan. I skate a lot. So a lot of these shoes, I also wear when I skate. And I just didn't think the SB4 was as great of a shoe because they're already making the same tooling they used on the SB4. All of our Jordan 4s next year are all going to have that same technology in them. They're going to have the full Zoom Air on the foot, and then they're also your foot's going to sit a little bit lower. So with that said, I just feel like we got a lot of those coming out in the next year, so it just waters it down a little bit for me, but it's a great shoe, yeah. I'm sure most people will have that probably on their top 5, except probably me. Then the last shoe we got to talk about is going to be the Action Bronson New Balance 990 V6. This was the first collaboration between Action Bronson and New Balance, and I tell you what, it's just been my favorite shoe most of the year. Nothing too crazy. They just put a nice colorway on the top. 990 V6 is one of New Balance's newer models. That model is so comfortable. It looks great on your foot. I have to put these also up at the top level with my Sneaker of the Year candidates. Of course, we got the Born and Raised April Skateboards, Crenshaw Skate Club. We got the Reverse Grinches. And we got the Action Bronson 990 V6. Those are my favorite 5 sneakers. Again, my favorite skateboard sneaker of the year was definitely that Gallery Department Geoff Rowley Vans collaboration as well. My favorite GR sneaker of the year, I would probably put at a tie between the Jordan 3 Reimagines, the Kobe 6 Reverse Grinches, and the Travis Scott Medium Olive Jordan 1. Hell yeah. Yahtzee. That's a tier list. A little tier list for 2023. We getting it, Drew, my boy. There we go. Woo woo. Smoke clouds in the chat. 10-11. There we go. The Soty list for the year. Hey, man, I'm definitely, if you're watching this stream a little bit later or at any time, I would love to know your guys' sneaker of the year. Or if you have multiple, I would love to know what you guys think sneaker of the year. And I want to know how shitty my list is, what you guys think of the list. Smoke pluff clouds in the chat as you guys take a quick gander at the list. Of course, those 5 on the bottom are just extras. Let me go ahead and just pop that one up. This is our tier list for 2023. There she is, right? Yahtzee.
Mini skirt on, take my body in glitter. Platform sneakers, all the boys want a picture. 2 foreign cars, I make rich look richer. Save your breath, baby, I'm not going home with ya. Mini skirt on, take
All right, just so you guys can see the old tier list right there. Let me go ahead and pop on over to the main screen that we got over there. Hell yeah. Love how New Balance made it up to the top. You know it. Hey, I had to include that one. And I want to add one more thing, guys. Basically, every shoe that made it to this list, I mean, if it's on this list, it was definitely one that I would, probably everything except the Crocs cowboy boot and maybe the Shrek shoe, maybe the Wales Bonner shoe. I would probably cop everything on this list except for the bottom row. The rather jump on a grenade row. Hell yeah. Drew, no Yeezys, but red and yellow boots. Very well. We didn't really have any new Yeezys. I mean, we had some restocks. Yeah, I guess we could have put those on there. Of course, the Yeezy slides, you know, if I did leave that one off, the only reason why I didn't put Yeezy is I felt like most of the stuff was either a restock or had already been dropped. So, but yeah, I would definitely at least have some of those new colorway of slides. I would have the slides probably all the way up at probably better than a Panda Dunk. I would probably have them probably right in the middle as well. But yeah, slides for me would be way up there as well. Hell yeah. If old school goes, if we had only choose one out of the Soty list, what is it? I have a hard time because this was my first Kobe 6 I've ever gotten. And, you know, I just think more, that's kind of got me kind of like in the moment, if that makes sense. But if I do take a few days to sit on this, I have to say the Born and Raised is my favorite SB. And the Action Brunson is just beating the Cortez sneaker. I would, if I had one sneaker of the year, I would probably put the Born and Raised SB, honestly. I think that collab is the best. I thought they did awesome with the toe. RIP Chris Santo, of course. But I just thought that the laces, I just think that shoe is so wonderfully done. If I had my top two, it would be the Action Brunson 990 V6 and it would be the Born and Raised. Those are my top two for sure. Smokey said mine's posted in the Discord. Yeah, if you guys were able to fill out the Soty list, again, I did make it for you guys so you could fill out your own. Let me go ahead and I did make a public one. Again, I did put the link in the chat earlier. Let me go ahead and pop this one up. Smokey said would be April. Nice. Let me know what your guys' Soty, if you had to pick one or two, what they are in the chat. Let me know. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put this link if you guys want to fill out your own tier list. I would definitely love to see them as well. You should have all these same shoes in your tier list. The only thing is the categories are just going to be named a little something different. But they'll still have 5 different categories. But all these shoes should be in that link I just put in the chat there, the tier maker link. And when you guys are done with it, you can put it in the Discord as well. I do got the Discord link down in the video description. Let me also put the Discord link up on the chat as well. And yeah, when you guys are done with it, I would love to see it. See what you guys are feeling, right? And my list, honestly, it's kind of day to day. At least my top maybe 10 shoes. The first 2 tiers, I would probably put the same shoes like over and over again. It's just the order of them. Probably going to change a little bit with each one. For sure. Yahtzee. God dang it. All right, what else we got going on here? Yeah, well, we before we get finished up, once again, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everyone. Really appreciate everyone for finding us out there with the YouTube videos. I know sometimes it is hard to expand the channel, but I'm glad I found you guys. We're definitely going to be expanding in 2024. So glad to have found you guys. Discord link also going to be in the video description. 2024 also going to be a banger of a year. Really looking forward to it. Definitely going to be taking a little bit of time off bartending in early 2024 so I can get some editing done and get some caught up as well. Most worn shoe all year. Hall Studios Asics, also in my top 5 releases of 2022. What colorway, Tony? What colorway of the Hall Studios did you like the best? All right, yeah, let's go ahead and pop on over there. Hell yeah. Yeah, I probably would say my favorite colorway of the Halls, probably going to be that, probably the brown colorway. Definitely. All right, yeah, let me go ahead and pop on over here. See if we got one more thing. All right. And just to play a classic before we hit the road. Before we hit the road again, tomorrow going to be Christmas. Hopefully you guys are kicking back in a safe place. If you're with your family, guys, have fun tomorrow as well. We'll definitely, I haven't decided if we're going to go live tomorrow morning. Again, we do have the Fear of God drop in the morning, and also that Kith drop is also going to be going on in the morning. I probably won't be live for it, so I just wanted to kind of mention it in the stream, just in case I do go on a little trip tomorrow. That way you guys aren't looking for me. And then, yeah, Tuesday, I haven't really looked at my schedule for next week yet. But, of course, Wednesday is going to be the Kobe drop. So, yeah, if I'm not live on Monday, the next time will probably be on Wednesday morning for the Kobe drop. Make sure, guys, if you're not already into all the raffles, if you guys want me to list the raffles really quick for you guys. Once again, the Kobe raffles. Over on the Kith app, if you guys haven't already done so, they do have the Sambas over on the Kith app. Remember, both of those bad boys. You can still enter the raffle, I believe, until you literally only have 40 minutes. It literally ends at 11 p.m. Central. If you guys want to enter. Then the Kobe raffles, guys. There is a ton of raffles still open. I really recommend SNS, Feature. Feature also has the jerseys. Almamanier, Social Status, APB Store. Just to name a few. Let me go over all the ones that are open really quick. And I'll let you guys get rocking. Let's go ahead and pop that one up on the big board. All right, yeah. I'm just going to go pop this up. All right, if you are looking for raffles, once again, let me go over all of the open raffles. If you're in the EU, UK, all my EU fam, we have BSTN, SNS, Oquium, 24 Seconds, Foot Patrol, Shinzo, SNS is still up, Private Sneakers, Sneaker Politics is also open. In the U.S., we have SNS, BSTN, Maynard, Sneaker Politics, Lapstone Hammer, Arts and Rec, Trophy Room, Packer, Sacinco, Feature, Stashed, Center, Social Status, Alma Minier, an APB Store. There we go. My boy, VP goes Puff Clouds in the chat. I can't see my face. I can't feel my face. We on cloud 9. Heck yeah. You know, a good time of the year. All right. Make sure, yeah, if you guys do want to enter into those raffles again, SNS has also got the raffle up on their app. Feature does as well. You only got a day to enter. Basically, the rest of the weekend, if you get entered by tomorrow night, you should be good, at least for the Kobe raffles as well. All right. And then we got... Yeah, let's go ahead and pop on over here. I think that should be about everything.
Save our lives, save our lives, Savior.
And I'm ready, mentally, physically, and emotionally.
All right, pop on over. I think we should be Gucci.
Easy, how you doing, huh? Easy, how you doing, huh? Easy, how you doing, huh? Beautiful big titty, but naked women just don't fall like the sky. Just don't fall like the sky, you know. Just don't fall like the sky.
If Santa doesn't come down the chimney, hopefully a big, beautiful, big titty and woman just fall out the sky, you know.
And beautiful big titty, but naked women just don't fall like the sky, you know. Tell me how.
Tell me how, you know. We do know one thing that falls out of the sky, and that is Santa Claus. Beautiful butt naked big titty bitches don't fall out the sky, you know. There we go. Heck yeah. Yeah, make sure you guys are good. Make sure you leave that cookie by the door. That way Santa, right? That way Santa leaves you something good. Drew, there we go. Just here to like the video. Nice. No such thing as a bad list. Everything unique. Don't let other people tell you otherwise. Merry Christmas. Dude, I love those words of encouragement. Hell yeah. Rami, my boy. Happy holidays. Good to see you guys rocking again. Appreciate all your support. Going to be a great 2024. We are on our way to 7K. Going to be doing a big giveaway when we get to 7K as well. We should get there really quick. We're underneath 600 before we get there. There we go. Appreciate it. Drew said best channel, regardless of size or anything. Man, that means the world to me. All your guys' support, man. That's what keeps me going each and every day. Also, appreciate you guys for coming here. We're on our way to the moon, and we're doing it together. Hell yeah. Love you guys. Again, happy holidays. Go get some rest. No drama, just commas. Being your boy J-Mac. Whoop, whoop.
I can't take no loss. I don't even know what it costs. I hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah, hit the ground, then it go off. Yeah. Drip Eliante, pulling up, feeling like Harry Belafonte. Look at my racks, feel like Serena went hit from the back. Swing.
Access granted.
Digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. Digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Whoa, now they wanna know how I popped out. I'm schooling all of you, but I dropped out. I leave a legacy, I'm making pops proud. And now I got the keys, kicking locked up. You wanna run and set it up? I'ma let you all know that I ain't regular. Peep game, got that pressure, know you not enough. Keep score, cause you know that I'ma run it up, run it up. I'ma run it back, no biggie. No respect, don't take that, no diddy. Too smooth, but I'm feeling so pretty. I'm loved around the world, still rep my city. I'm making waves on the internet. You think that you better, you say that you coming for me. Tell me why you ain't did it yet. Yeah, here's a little secret that we both know. That I'm bringing funds in by the boatload. And I got this whole game in a chokehold. So I had to double down, cause it's so. Alright, I'm winning again. I might just need an advance. Though they do not stand a chance. My name ringing bells on the internet. I am not finished yet, this is all part of the plans. We about to get digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. Talking reckless, you know that we back it up. All these talking reckless, you know that we back it up. Making profits, you know that we stack it up. Ain't gon' stop till I know that I had enough. Yeah, pick it up. Money kinda feeling heavy when I lift it up. Yeah, they throwing dirt on my name, watch me kick it up. Yeah, they feel some type of way, they watch me lift it up. Yeah, got to get my reset. So many things that I know that I ain't reach yet. My type of grind, they don't teach that. Gonna wake up, gotta push that. Yeah, here's a little secret that we both know. That I'm bringing funds in by the boatload. And I got this whole game in a chokehold. So I had to double down, cause you so. Alright, I'm winning again. I might just need an advance. No, they do not stand a chance. My name ringing bells on the internet. I am not finished yet. This is all part of the plan. We about to get digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. Digital rich. Digital rich. Digital. We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Stop capping. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. What you mean? We made it rich on the internet. Whoa.
Sinful on the beat.
Ayy, pouring out a shot, we getting lit. At a party with a shawty, yeah, she thick. Took another, then another, she can miss. At a function, I've been going in. Call me Sammy Sosa, I've been making hits. Every day, I've been balling like the Knicks. Talking money, yeah, I need a lot of it. So much I can't even really count the shit. I feel like I'm Giannis balling with these bucks. Who they talking, I don't really give a fuck. Shawty thick, but she got a tummy tuck. 2 girls and they Persian, I'm a buzz. Don't need a girl, I just put her on the side. Before the caddy, swear I always had to drive. No hands when I'm driving, hold the thighs. Got a head turning like the poltergeist. Ain't no, I'm always holding on my green up. Heard your latest and I told you should keep those. New way, push a star, don't need a keto. Shawty want my bread, but she eating keto. Pouring out a shot, we getting lit. At a party with a shawty, yeah, she thick. Took another, then another, she can miss. At a function, I've been going in. Call me Sammy Sosa, I've been making hits. Every day, I've been balling like the Knicks. Talking money, yeah, I need a lot of it. So much I can't even really count the shit.
Every day is big lit. Every track I spit quick. And my lady thick. Hit her with that hit stick like Madden Hill. I be double cupping for that sip. I just built a bar up in the game room in my 5th crib. That's big biz. Had to call up Vic, he said let's run the verse. Every day's a celebration. Faded on the 21st. Proved with attitude and attitude, that's really nothing worse. Make her say bad words up in the bed, usually doesn't curse. I keep it 1,000. That's at $1 million now. Made $1 million back in 17. That cash is filthy now. Ballin' like I'm 80 in the league, that make them raise a brow. Lit AF, I spit the best like Chinese food, I take them out. Yo, and I put that on my grandmama. Counting up these numbers from my numbers with them commas. I'ma keep on spitting till the death of me, the fam llama. Keep on getting paper, that's a promise.